Hi everyone, welcome to my website for teaching STEM outdoor activities for young children. If you are interested in learning more about integrating science concepts with the outdoors, this website is the perfect stop designed for a semester-long project. We will explore the activities integral to teach STEM outdoors. Why I chose this book to review for my project. Here is the narrative and website link that you can see that how I have done my project. About me, this was our very first assignment where we introduced ourselves to our classmates, and this will tell about me and my science endeavors. Under pedagogical knowledge, under the drop down, I have overview and narrative, which will describe why I selected the book Teaching STEM Outdoor for my summer-long project. This was the part of the book study. This book is a great resource to support children in developing, demonstrating, and articulating STEM-related thinking skills. Great resource for readers who want to nurture the young children's to love for natural world and their innate tendencies towards exploration and investigation, building in numbers. Teachers use this book to identify students' questioning and engage them to think deeply about STEM as they play and enjoy nature. This book is divided into 6 chapters, and each chapter provides tons of resources that can be used in the classroom. For example, chapter 1 is the introduction of the STEM disciplines that are very important in the early year and how they address their role in meeting the achievement gap. Chapter 2 tells us what are the risks, what are the benefits, and the relationship between nature and the STEM activities. Chapter 3 talks about how we can implement the skills and practices when we are working with our students outdoors. Chapter 4 talks about building a strong STEM foundation because it provides insight into the additional approaches such as inquiry-based learning, the tools for the documentation, learning dispositions, and productive questioning techniques. Chapter 5 is like whatever we learned from chapter 1 to chapter 4 is all included in chapter 5, and it tells us how we can make changes to the approaches and practices to integrate STEM in our lessons. And chapter 6 has a more than 100 STEM activities that can be aligned with the standards, which I will show you in my class application. This book is also divided in 4 wonderful appendices, which talks about the website and resources, how these STEM disciplines are divided into chart, and all the activities that are in the books. They talk about how they can be aligned with the Georgia standards of excellence as well as the cross-cutting concept ideas. Why I choose this book? Because I think it is very important for students to be outdoor in nature because it sets a platform to for the hands-on experiences with the different science disciplines and also engage them in the STEM. This book offers many hands-on learning activities that can help students to be immersed in outdoor activities, and they can participate in these activities according to their abilities as well as their learning styles. Students will be able to explore the new careers, develop new passions and interests, and see new horizons in science field. Being a teacher for 3rd to 5th grade, I can align most of the STEM starts in this book with the science standards for respective grades in my lesson plans. This book provides great learning experiences outdoors that will engage a broader range of the soft skills such as teamwork, leadership, compromise in their learning environment. And they will also, when students are participating in outdoor activities, I think it will increase their confidence and communication skills as they are engaged in the asking questions and finding or doing research to find the answer for their questions. Encouraging my students to role play as citizens with different viewpoints and debate issues such as land use, endangered species, and global warming. Throughout this situation, students research the impact of each viewpoint on the community and society. So these societal problem-solving experience provide them the skills that they need to tackle real-world issues later in life as well. I have also included benefits of teaching STEM outdoors and the challenges of teaching STEM outdoor, which is also here on the drop-down menu for pedagogical knowledge. So what are the benefits of teaching STEM outdoor? It has tons of hands-on activities that get children learn through the outdoor. There are resources that can be acquired for free, which is plus point for a teacher. And then there are many STEM starts that can be used with the Georgia Standard of Excellence, as well as the cross-cutting concept ideas we can implement. There are most of the activities can implement to incorporate all students, along with students with the special needs, as well as the culturally diverse backgrounds. There are specific examples in each chapters that we can use to implement these STEM activities outdoor, and these activities actually help to meet the achievement gap. And the challenges of the STEM outdoor is, what I see, is time consuming. Most of the activities does not have a time limit, so if we are going outside and implementing these activities, time could be a main problem. Another thing that I can see as a upper elementary teacher for science, that most of the time we have to follow the district's curriculum and their facing guides, which will make very hard for us to implement these activities. And the another thing is that as we are preparing our 3rd to 5th grade students for the Georgia milestone, our main focus is on preparing them for the test items. So that could be some challenges that I see when I'm thinking of implementing this teaching STEM outdoor activities for my students. Under classroom applications, I have included the STEM start that I am thinking of implementing in my classroom this year as a 3rd grade teacher. For science, there are these STEM starts I can actually use along with my performance tasks that are given to us by the district curriculum guide. So I can actually include these STEM starts with those performance tasks and have the benefits of the both worlds to help my students learn science. So for example, over here, Earth and Space Science, the students talk about, will learn about the rocks and soils, and these STEM starts will actually help them how they can balance the rocks on one another, how they can sort the rocks and make a pattern out of those. All of these are very great activities to integrate STEM in our lessons. And for the heat lesson for physical science, the students will obtain, evaluate, and communicate about the ways heat energy is transferred, and the STEM start that I have selected can easily go with these units, and I can include these STEM starts with their performance tasks. Under NSTA modules and articles, I selected 2 articles from NSTA. One was about how imaginary animals can, how drawing imaginary animals can help students with the learning of the food chain lessons in the 4th grade. Because one of the standard for the 4th grade is organisms interacting in the ecosystem and how they impact the food chain. So with the NSTA, with this article, the students can actually I can have them draw the imaginary animals, and then they can show me their understanding of the food chain. And then I talk about the responsive teaching article, and the content article that I discussed here was the content resource that I discussed here was Khan Academy, which is a great tool to use in the classroom because it can be used as a pre-assessment, formative assessment, and summative assessment. Also, the teacher can assign the resources from Khan Academy to the students as homework. And then I have included my e-learning module here, which we did for this course. So under e-learning module, I have included my lesson plan, the activities that I have given to my students, and the instructions, lesson checklist, my video link for the instruction video, as well as the read aloud link. And then I also included the important links that will help students to work on the food chain understanding as well as another science concepts. Under connection to theory, I have included my understanding of the different theories, and the theory that goes very well with this semester long project is inquiry based learning, because this is a great theory, including how we develop our questioning and research skills that are more investigative, more collaborative, and how we can have our students enhance their critical thinking skills. So I think inquiry-based learning theory was my theory that connect to the semester-long project for me. And under the cultural component, I have the book Swimmy, which is a great book to use across curriculum, and it has I have included many standards that can be taught using this book, and also it's a great resource to teach the diversity. And under the additional resources, I have included the app design that we did. The app that we explored for our assignment. Under this, I explored the Shepherd software, and the link is here. This software can be used for many content areas. And then this over here is my list of the STEM careers, which correlate with my semester-long project of teaching STEM outdoors. And this is the virtual field trip that this assignment that we did at the beginning of our classroom. And that's all. Thank you for watching this video and exploring my website.